So yeah, I have nothing better to do because that's what happens when you suddenly stop walking at 35 and then you can't work anymore and you can't, your brain doesn't function like it used to and your life suddenly stops. But your heart is still beating and you don't really know why. So this necklace, okay, so when, I don't know how to do this without covering the camera. Okay, so before I was diagnosed, I got in a pretty bad car accident and I was walking off balance. And that was pretty much the only, whoa, I'm not good at this horizontal thing, clearly. That was pretty much the only symptom I'd had. Like, one leg would be really hot and one leg would be really cold, and I had the MS hug, which is when it feels like you've got a boa constrictor around your middle. And honestly, I thought it was like bloating, menstrual bloating, even though I hadn't menstruated in years. I didn't know what was going on. But when I started walking off balance, I went to so many doctors, and I finally went to my chiropractor, and he suggested that it was stress. And so I started going to yoga, even though I didn't have any balance. And I started doing Reiki, which I thought was voodoo. But it worked, and I started walking on balance again. So awesome. So I kept doing it. A couple sessions in, I was wearing this necklace. And my Reiki lady was like, there's an old man watching out for you. Well, I still think it's bogus because everyone has an old man watching out for him, but damn it. See, yeah, whoever is asking me to not drop the phone, I apologize. I really suck at this horizontal thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's my grandpa. My dad's dad lived with us from the time I was 4 until the time I was 17. We became very close. And he was born in 1907, so I learned a lot about the Depression, World War II stuff he actually lived through. And then she said, your grandmother says sorry. And I'm like, for what? She died when I was 5. Like, she didn't have time to offend me. And then she's like, she had brown hair. And then out of the blue, she's like, her favorite flower was iris. And I'm like, whoa, wrong grandmother. That was my mother's mother. And she died when I was 24. But she didn't say more than 6 words to me my whole life. Yeah, I don't know what's going on between my mom and her. I mean, I have some ideas, but basically, at the funeral, my mom and my sisters and I were all like, who are they talking about? So we had no idea whose funeral we wandered into. And my Reiki lady says that your grandmother really likes that necklace. I can't really get you a good shot of it without like a good cleavage shot, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, anyway. And I'm like, okay, thanks, I guess. And she's like, is that something she would have said to you? And I'm like, I don't know. We never talked. And then there was this top I was wearing. I'll have to wear it another time. And she's like, at another session, she said, your grandmother really likes this top. And I was like, thanks. I actually stopped going because I'm like, I don't know what to say to this woman. And obviously, my Reiki lady is communicating with the dead because she pulled out the one thing I knew about this woman. The one thing. So obviously, she had some communication with her. But I'm like, I don't know what to say to her. She didn't talk to me when I was alive, so like, you kind of lost your chance there, you know? Like, I don't know what to say. So, but my Reiki lady also said some stuff that I was like, that is so not true. She's like, be really careful with who you sleep with because you are not infertile. Yes, I am. I've been infertile since I was 19. I have really bad endometriosis. I'm in excruciating pain if I'm not on birth control. And of course I'm going to be careful with who I sleep with. I thought at the time, how naive I was. And then I read an article that sperm actually gets into your blood cells and into your DNA. So you have the DNA of every man you've slept with. Holy shit, that's terrifying. Like, I got some murderous rage in me then? That ain't mine. Holy shit, that's terrifying. I hope that's not true. But, anyway. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about Reiki. I mean, I was starting to walk on balance, and she did pull some stuff out that there's no way she could have known the one thing I knew about my grandmother. There's no way. And yeah, I was infertile, and I'm still infertile, and I'm more infertile because I've had a hysterectomy now. But I don't know. I'm I'm just so undecided about Reiki because she was definitely talking to my grandmother, but I am definitely infertile.